good day. I'm Dr. Peter Kofi Saint-Jean. It is the 29th day of the 10th month of the year, October 29th of the year 2019. Just trying to straighten out my Shy Piece bow tie here. Kofi, I put on a bow tie just for the Shy Piece show and for you. Dressed in my Junior Creole.
Well, yeah, I'm glad that you're representing me.
I tried. Hey, on my way here, I thought of saying, well, Kofi, well, let's go in some, let's put on something Creole. But you know what I mean? I'm representing for both of us, all of us. Folks, we are here today. We're happy to have the show. We're happy to have Kofi James here with us. Kofi, just as he goes. Last time I was here, Hurricane, I said his name, and he said, it's only my mother that knows my real name. Yes. So we just call him Kofi for now.
Just Kofi for now, yeah.
And welcome to the Shy Piece Show.
Thanks, man. Glad I can be here. I'm happy to be here. It's an honor, you know. So.
Folks, you're watching the Shy Piece Show, brought to you by the Peaceful World Movement. It's also a live show. You can call us today, as some of you are waiting to call, at 312-738-1060. Is it okay that I call you a legend? Because to me, you're a legend.
No.
Yeah, okay, well, too late. Well, he doesn't accept it, but I refer to him as a local legend, music legend here in Chicago. The guy played in my wedding 17 years ago. I mean,
wow, that's a while, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that makes you a legend, right? I don't want people to call me pretensive. But Kofi is, in my eyes and in the eyes of many, a legend. I mean, this guy performs at Wild Hair. He performs in different locations. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let you guys, the different places, I'm going to let you guys hear a little piece and tell me if you ever heard, if you know what song that is, and if you ever heard that song played that way again, right? So just listen to this and you will tell me if you agree with me when I say that Kofi is a legend, okay? Just tell me if you agree with me. That's like Bouillon, I want to jam it, like Bouillon reggae, man.
Yeah, actually, you know, we started off reggae, like the tune, you know what I mean? And in the midst of the hype, we just figure, well, we're just gonna take it to another tempo, and it got stuck, and I said, like, keep it there, man. It sounds like Bouillon to me, you know.
Leave it there.
Yeah, just keep it there. So it was actually jamming from Bob Marley, you know. One of my favorite songs to perform.
Yeah, I remember sometimes when Hurricane plays, he has some church rhythm he gives to one of Bob Marley's songs. Like you know, like take you to church on Sunday, man. It's nice.
Because that's the connection, you know. That's the connection that drew us a lot of us to the music. I mean, remember, a lot of us come from the gospel background, the Catholic church, the choir thing, and even in the reggae music, one of the significant signature thing is the organ, that church organ, you know what I mean?
Man, that organ is wicked. Even the blues too, man.
Yeah, right. So it has
a special kind of organ.
It's a special kind of organ, you know. It's a like a cry. You feel it. You feel it.
Yeah, it's no other song like it, and
so
it cries exactly.
Yeah. So that's why sometimes you get that real church feeling there.
Yeah.
Some musicians just take it to that next level, churchy, you know.
Boy, man, we started and we haven't even started yet, folks. This is the Shy Piece Show. I'm your host, Dr. Peter Kofi Saint-Jean. I'm the chair of the Department of Sociology and Criminal Justice at North Park University, Chicago. I'm the founder and executive director. You know what? This bow tie is not behaving itself. It not behaving itself. So we're just going to leave it like that. It can work like this. Okay, we're just going to leave it like that.
This is enough, man.
That's good enough, right there. Just to get it in the way. So we're going to loosen it up a little bit, right?
Yeah,
we're going to loosen it up, right? The opening, we'll leave the Shy Piece bow tie here. Shy Piece, so the Shy Piece Show, right?
Yeah.
So here we're with Kofi for a few minutes, folks. Kofi is a very good friend of mine. We get involved with on the front. Besides, I'm probably one of his number one fans. I don't want to make anybody jealous, so I'm one of his big fans. One of his big fans. But also, we get on the forefront. I had his brother Thaddeus James here in our show in 2017 when we were after the hurricane. We in fact because we were talking still about 2015 when Erica hit Dominica, and then after Hurricane Maria hit, Kofi, Tad, and myself, and sometimes the three of us have like just a 3-year, right? Like the heavy lifting. When it comes to moving the supplies and so on, it's like three of us putting the momos. We have help from other people, but most of the mind work and the physical work is three of us that do that work. And Kofi finds a friend of his has a space that they fill up that garage, and these guys work really, really hard. So, folks, again, you're watching us at the Shy P Show here at CAN TV, 312-738-1060, that you can call us in. So, who is Kofi?
Yeah, Kofi. Simple, just a humble youth from humble existence, humble beginning. I don't want to go too far back, but I hail from Dominica. For those of you who don't know, Commonwealth of Dominica, we call it now Whitey Kobuli originally. You know what I mean? And as I'm on that, before I even talk about me, I like to say happy independence and celebration to Dominicans home and abroad. Out here in the diaspora, I know a lot of us we wish we could be home and stuff like that for that. But yeah, so I hail from the beautiful, lovely nature isle of Dominica. And a lot of people, they always try to wonder where's that, but they getting to know it more and more because the word is going around that there's a place called Dominica, not the Dominican Republic.
Yes, right? The other day I was in, my wife and I were in the Cayman Islands, and when we were going to customs, we met a woman who was from the Dominican Republic. And she told us she'd never met a person from Dominica. But people always confuse her with being from Dominica. And you know what? I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I felt some vengeance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because most of the time we have to defend that. So I say, well, I'm glad somebody else is experiencing the burden of misidentification. So I tell her, I feel for you, but I have to take a little laugh because I for this as alone. And when I was in the Cayman Islands, when people confuse me with Dominic, they said Dominican Republic, But actually, some of them, when I told them I was from Dominica, they actually told me, no, I couldn't be from Dominica. I have to be from Dominican Republic. I had an argument with the woman that actually was telling me so. And then another person from Dominican Republic was being confused because the people in Cayman Islands know more about Dominica than Dominican Republic, even if Dominican Republic is closer to them than Dominica.
Well,
so we have to make sure we don't have that mix-up.
So like I was saying, so I hail from Dominica and born in the heart of Roseau, not at the hospital. I was born in Roseau. I can say I'm from Daly's and Marigot, though I was born in Roseau. You know what I mean? But my roots is James Marigot and the Eusebes Daly's.
Eusebes, the Saint-Jean in Daly. My father's from Daly's.
Yeah, so my roots, And then I grew up in most of my life in Kinfield, and it was the grammar school, just exiting grammar school when we started dealing with music, group music. But prior to that, it was for me, the crusades used to have, and your mother would drag you along, go to the little crusades at night, Christian thing, and a lot of singing and choirs and all kind of thing for like them week sessions. I think that kind of drew me into music to like singing, So I don't consider myself like any singer. I just love music, so I'm doing it right. And so I grew up in Kinfield, and when I left grammar school, my neighborhood friends, Paul Will, this is Adley, Cecil, and we had Teddy from Granby, all the way from South.
Join us. He's with Impulse down in
all the way from South. So we decided to put this little group together. That was 1983. Well, we started kind of end of 82, but came out as a group in 83. And we just hustled the cultural division to give us liquor shows and begging them to do princess shows and stuff like that, teenage pageant little things. So we started doing a little thing, and it just got real serious, you know.
It got real serious, folks.
Yeah.
And you're going to say a little more here.
It's all right,
Well, Kofi doesn't want me to show you guys this part, so we will show you guys this part.
that part is cool, man.
That part is all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
You don't want us to see how you're rocking the crowd?
No, they're rocking me. They came on stage and rock me, man.
Because they're rocking. All right, well, let's say a little bit. Let's say a little bit again. Caller, thank you very much for calling. Hey, caller, please don't listen to your phone. Listen to the voice. Go ahead and.
Okay, I'm sorry. I turned it down.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you so much for calling, caller.
Sir. Hi, Mr. Kofi.
Hi.
I was just calling because I wanted to just express how appreciative I am of you and your art. This is Zeraine St. Jean. You actually performed at my wedding 17 years ago with when you were with another group, and
RSB.
RSB, right? Mm-hmm. And so I was just curious, how did you start your interest in music?
Well, I don't know. I think it was just natural because music just seemed to make me happy, even in the dreadest of times, saddest of times. I cannot really explain it, I just fell in love with music since I was very young, small. I mean, even if I never really played an instrument, but I always loved to sing along to songs and would write the lyrics down and stuff like that because I'm lyrically inclined. I choose songs that make sense and have meaning and impact on me, and to this day that's what I really sing. You won't hear me singing a song that's like,
So you're very good at what you do. So I can tell you've been doing it many years, and I really appreciate your art.
Oh, well, thank you, man. People like you keep me going, and I really appreciate you guys as fans, and the supporters in every way. Okay. So blessings to you for that.
Thank you, and keep on keeping on.
Definitely.
Thank you. Well, I guess hopefully you're gonna play at our 20. We want to have
whenever you're ready. Just let me know.
We're in our vows for 20 years. You're gonna jam.
Just let me know when you're gonna jam, man.
All right, babe. Start putting the money together. Okay, the coffee is very expensive, so you have to start selling.
No, I ain't, man.
We understand.
I ain't.
We have to put it into not the piggy bank, the beefy bank.
No, coffee.
Right.
Not the
we
pop
have 3
bank.
years to save.
All right. Thank you so much for calling, caller. We really appreciate your contribution to the show.
All righty, take care.
So Kofi, reggae music. I know. Well, people know you in the area as doing, singing all reggae music.
Reggae music, yeah.
So, but as you indicated, you have roots in gospel and all that. So, tell me a little about the transition and the different genre of music that you perform.
All right. So, we growing up in Dominica, we were influenced by Kara's music. When we started doing our thing, but the group was so versatile in that when we formed the group, we had about, I want to say, 5-6 of us who were singing, and the good thing about it, everybody was kind of interested in doing a different genre.
Yeah.
So
Kofi only thought a while. I think we have a caller. Usually when we have the callers, we try to take them. So
okay, yeah, that's the
good to see if that's okay. Caller, are you still there with us, caller?
Yes, I am.
Yes, good day. Thank you so much for calling, caller.
Good evening, Dr. Peter Sejan.
Good evening, sir.
My brother Kofi, Chris Bougono on the line.
Oh yes, I bless you.
Hey, Boucher Bougono, ça qu'a fait garçon.
Voilà, man.
Mokota putado.
Yes, man.
Yes, Chris.
Yes, man. It is a blessing, just not for me calling, but to know that I'm calling people of dignified, discipline, respect, people of character, people of, if I had to teach my kids something, I would refer them back to you all,
Thank you.
Well, that's a big honor.
Everything.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Kofi, thanks for everything you've done, my brother. Never be forgotten.
No, man, that's, from the heart, my brother.
Dr. Peter Sejan might not remember how I know him, but I've known him since he was a baby. He always learn me,
See, this guy does business as a baby, but I'm older than him. Okay.
That's cool.
That's all right. I'll take that.
Yeah, man.
Also, Kofi as well, Kofi mom was the first person who taught me how to make stuffed drumsticks, Ms. James. Ms. James have treated me well like a mama.
You're like my brother, man.
You're right.
We are brothers, not like my brother, we are brothers.
Exactly. I don't know the mission for tonight, the mission statement, but I just wanted to call and, just to say, man, you all have built me throughout the days and years, and every conversation and every thought and every bit of communication, and just listening to you all sometimes. Thank you for making life worth something.
Well, thank you. So, I know you don't have to answer if you don't want to say that, but I know you're not calling in the Chicago area, and we're glad that our show is in places. So, you want to give us a hint of what area you may be?
I am calling basically from Houston, Texas, which is about.
Good.
It is Katy, Texas, Houston, Texas.
Nice, from Houston. Okay,
Texas
good.
in the house. Yes, and thank you for everything you all are doing for my country. I still got family back there, and I just this call wasn't based on your mission for tonight, but it was based on giving you all respect.
Well, the mission is open.
Yeah, man. Brother, since you call us, man, that is, you're on the topic. Since you call and you're wishing us well and you're supporting the world, even if you called to tell us something otherwise, man, as long as you made the effort to call, you're part of the mission.
Carrie Martin once said, we do what we can, and we do it with what we've got inside of us. Even if you may forget it sometimes, I am here to remind you that both of you all are special people. And if you ever need me, I'll be there for you. That's the words of Carrie Martin.
Thank you,
brother. I believe you, and thank you so much for calling, and thank you for being active in making our world a better place, because we all try to play our own.
That's what we have to do.
My mission in life is to reduce suffering, improve quality of life, and Kofi himself has a mission that's pretty similar. So, Chris, thank you, man, for what you do, for standing for justice and making your voice be known and letting yourself be known.
I send you love.
All right, man. Blessed love, my brother.
Thanks again. Thanks again. We're gonna watch. We're gonna just. I know the time flies when we're having, even when you're not having fun. So we're gonna watch. Tell us what's going on in this scene. So what were you doing? I think they're
because my original members were not available.
Wow,
but yeah, so Martin there, I say, yo, Martin, I have
provides pretty well.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
professional musicians.
Yeah. These guys are professionals, and that's the beauty about the joy of having multiple musicians that you can work with, and I think I'm pretty simple to work with too. You know what I mean? I love what I do, and I try to treat all the musicians around me like on a level that is just like I would like them to treat me. Respectable, and that's what it is for me. My entire mission is about that. I don't really want to disrespect anybody, and I'm not trying to climb on anybody, and I'm not there to try to, like I would say, get rich out of that. Yeah, I'm doing this. I do is just strictly love. Anytime you see me on stage, it's all about the love for the thing. I'm not
we have a caller. We're gonna go to the caller. When we come back, we're gonna tell the people what to expect this Friday. This is a non-profit show, so we cannot talk about prices or anything like that. But we're gonna tell them what the kind of music they're gonna hear. Caller, thank you so much for calling the Shy P Show, Dr. Peter KB Seja and the man Kofi.
Hello, my name is Rashid Atolagbiaro. I'm a Nigerian. I love your program. I love your concept. That
brother from Nigeria,
movement.
thanks.
Yeah. I love your beautiful concept. It's very unique. That because I believe strongly in the philosophy of life that peace has no alternative. Based on that premise, and that authenticity that peace has alternative, it's high time we stop the violence on the street.
Right.
The unnecessary and mad killing of human beings.
Okay.
This is very bad. But please, we want to have a very important meeting with you to be part of our program at the Hara Washington Foundation, because we strongly believe in philosophy of promoting peace across the world.
Yes.
How may we reach you, sir?
Yes, man.
Well, brother, just to let you know, if you went to our website, shypeace.net, you will see that we have some information there, and I'm the founder of something called Peaceology, and basically, Peaceology is the science and practice of making peace profitable. And sometime, Kofi and I, because our show just has 5 more minutes, but Kofi and I will come on, because Kofi and I, for a couple of years now, we've been talking about Peaceology music, music Peaceology, and really, I'm really just about how the embodiment of the performance of music and the knowledge of music, how music can be the transportation system for knowledge and peace, So we just have 5 minutes there to go, but brother, thank you, absolutely. I'm here. I don't know, a little birdie told me, my ancestors told me, my brother, that your body is physically in the studio at this time. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
You see, my ancestors didn't tell me wrong. So I felt your body is present here. So when I leave the studio, I'll exchange a card with you, my brother. And thank you so much for calling. I really appreciate your show. Kofi Pake Mauluga Wusaf Gaso.
No, man. I know them spirit.
You know them spirit. All right, brother. Thanks a lot for calling. Let's continue to work. Let's continue to work for a better world, okay?
Peace has no alternative. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, so Kofi, we have a few more minutes. Folks, it is the 41st anniversary of Dominica, and you know that Hurricane Dorian devastated the Bahamas. And Dominica, we have had these experiences from time to time. We had in 2015, we had Tropical Storm Erica. In 2017, we had Hurricane Maria that devastated Dominica. And we came together and we raised resources. So now we come together that we have an event as non-profit organization at the Wild Hare on Friday night that you can hear Kofi play perform live with Hurricane, and then on Sunday at North Park University there is a brunch. There's a Creole brunch at North Park University. And then we'll come back afterwards. We'll talk about the event and talk about what the performance and so on. But Kofi, give them a little hint. I know you're not gonna show them your costume tonight, but give them a little hint.
Boy, you're trying to get me to go into costume. But my costume, no man. My costume is my hat, man. So Friday night, we just plan to just present some good music to the patrons, and we want to slip in something to tie us to the celebration in Dominica. So that is just in the bracket. We're just keeping it like that. So we just ask you, not beg, sorry. We just ask that you show up, try to support the cause. I think we're having a donation to the...
Well, we can talk about that. We can talk about whatever proceeds we have. We're going to support the recovery in the Bahamas, right? So we're not able... Yeah, because if you want more information about the event, you can go to our website, shypeace.net, and however we make out with something that is beyond, we are going to help out the Bahamas at both of our events.
Yeah, but I was saying, so we didn't really get through the whole transition, but I transitioned into reggae from compa and zouk, and because basically of the message, and I think it's a more peaceful way to take certain messages across. So that's why I made the transition. And I just love reggae music. Not that I have forgotten my roots. I still love zouk, Kadas music. RSB recorded a number of Kadas LPs and stuff, so still true to Dominica, and as a matter of fact, I still lend my voice off and on to some live videos to just speak about certain things that are going wrong in Dominica, I don't hold any enemies. I don't have anything against the individuals. I just chant down the system.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, when we talk about peace, we have to talk about justice.
Yeah.
Peace. The peacefulness is a good foundation for justice, because if you try for justice in chaos,
no justice,
you will
no
not.
peace.
They said no justice, no peace, but without peace, you won't have justice.
have
Because
justice.
if you try to get justice in chaos, you won't get justice
won't
at
get
all.
justice, right.
So you have to have a peaceful foundation for justice. Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe it's already time? Time is already here, and we want to always be courteous to our next host in the studio. So we have a few more seconds. I just want to thank Kofi for joining us here.
Thanks
I want
for
to thank
having
you
me.
callers for calling in, and we're going to go out for a few seconds here. Dr. Peter KB St. Jean, Kofi James. We'll see you next time.
Peace and
Bye-bye.
blessings, everybody.